How's it going, everybody? My name is Thomas Draven, back again for another video, and in this one we're going to be doing a very in-depth tutorial of how I do my hair with sort of minimal editing and just really educational, sort of looking at every single step as we go along. With many of my videos, especially lately, they have been very much edited down to sort of make them more viewer friendly without, making everybody sit through 12 minutes of me babbling about nothing. And my older videos were much longer because I had a tendency to babble about nothing. So in this one, I want to take the time to really provide sort of educational information and go through every single step through my process to show you how I style my hair. So with summer in full effect, it's very hot and it's very humid here in Virginia, so I have to sort of change my routine accordingly in order to combat that, and with my hair sort of growing out as it does, I also have to find different products or different styling methods in order to make my hair still go in the direction that I need it to go. So here we go, just straightforward, minimal editing, and we're gonna go through every step of my process. So step number one to achieving my everyday sort of hairstyle is that whenever I go to style my hair, I take off my rings or any sort of hand-based jewelry, just because, if you're buying an expensive piece of jewelry or you want to keep it looking clean, you don't want to get hair products all over it because that can make it look gunky and gross and, ruin any sort of finish that's on it. So just take off your rings, please. My next step is always to take my bottle of hair tonic and just apply a little bit to my hair because my hair is getting a lot longer. It's about 5 inches or so now, and I need a product that can help me sort of control the frizziness and waviness of my hair, and something that will sort of tame the stray hairs that like to stick out, and this tonic just does exactly that. So now that my hair has been kind of smoothed out by the hair tonic, I will go in with a pre-styling product before I use my blow dryer in order to just sort of give that hair a little bit of a natural hold in order to prep it for a finishing product. As of late, my favorite product for pre-styling has been this Baxter of California Clay Effect Spray, and it's something that I invested a bit of money into. It's like $27 for this one bottle, but I think it's worth the money and it's worth the hype. And it will be getting its own video in the future, but it's supposed to give a strong hold and textured finish, and it does exactly that. So when applying this spray, I don't spray it directly into my hair. I find that I get better coverage by spraying it just 1 or 2 sprays into my hands and then sort of rubbing them together and putting it in my hair. Alright, so now that the pre-styler is applied to the hair, I like to go in with this paddle brush and just sort of comb it through and make sure that everything is kind of nicely distributed all over my head. And now my hair is pretty much ready for blow drying. So when it comes to using a blow dryer, I kind of go back and forth with brushes, but I will be using this paddle brush once again. The purpose of this brush is that even if I blow dry my hair in any which way, I can still have all of my strands moving in the same direction without everything sort of going all over the place, and you can still achieve like a neater looking style without any stray hairs. So when it comes to blow drying, the first thing that I do is brush all of my hair over to one side so that when I blow dry it, it goes in the opposite direction of which I style. When I flip it back over, it has a lot of nice volume, a lot of nice height, and it still maintains a nice shape throughout the day. So high heat, high speed, and we're just gonna blow in this direction towards my left to start with. Here we go. Alright, so now that the hair is blown in the opposite direction and is, I'd say, about 75% dry, this is the part where I flip it back to the other side, like so. And you can see that it already has a lot of good shape and a lot of nice volume, even though the blow drying is only about halfway done. And so here we go, finishing off the style. I'm going to be blowing it into the direction that I usually style, which is from my left to my right, and then we'll go in with our finishing product and finish everything off. So here we go. Alright, so now that the blow drying is done, I'm going to go in with a finishing product to really lock in the style for the day, and that is going to be the Baxter of California Clay Pomade. This is going to be a Baxter episode, I guess. And the great thing about this product is that it is oil-based, and that's great for the summer months because it has a less tendency to sort of sweat out throughout the day if you're in the sun. And so it's very nicely resilient, and that's why I use it a lot. So I just like to go in and take a little bit less than that. About that much, just at a time, and mix it up in my hands and put it in my hair like so. Alright, I'm just going to take one more little scoop here, and then it should be good. Nice. Alright, so now that the finishing product is applied and I kind of look all sorts of ridiculous, I'm going to take my paddle brush and my blow dryer one last time just to finish everything off. But this time I will be just doing it in the way that I style, and I will be using the cold air from the blow dryer to really lock everything in. Alright, so style is basically complete. This is the part where I just sort of take the time to look at myself in the mirror, fix any stray hairs that might have popped out, and just kind of appreciate my handiwork more than anything else. And I like to make sure that all of the stuff on my sides is sitting down flat as much as I can get it to. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is my hairstyle, and let's do a sort of more in-depth look right here, right now, and let's have a look. Alright, there you go. This is a very sort of in-depth look at the way I do my hair. This video is probably going to be much longer than I usually do, but I'm going to do my best to make it not horribly long. And I hope you all have enjoyed with my process and everything that I go through in order to do this style and make these videos for you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.